everybody. Don't shut the cupboard door. Look. Oh, bye, everybody.
Oh.
Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye, everybody. Bye. Cheers.
Hello.
Whoa. We're just living life, so yeah, watch us live life.
Yeah, it's good.
Here, now that everybody's seen us, say hi. We'll watch you do the roast. Counter? Where's the counter? Is that the counter? That's the counter.
Yes, it is the counter.
Sort of.
Okay.
Come on, counter. Work with me, counter. There's the counter. Cheers.
All right, guys. Eat a roast pan. Check.
Happy Sunday. Yeah, we're getting a little Sunday dinner made. How you all doing? Cheers.
Okay. We'll put this.
Little roast beef Sunday. Oh, tired.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get some things out that we need. So onion.
And this is called a mirepoix.
Boom.
Mirepoix. Well, minus the celery. We don't have celery.
Yeah.
It's okay. This,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
it's a mirror without the pois.
You're not wrong.
I don't know.
We'll just do carrots. Why not?
Look, The Office. Dunder Mifflin.
That's my mug. I got it for myself from Spencer's Gifts. There was some awesome mugs in there, and I'm like, I seen the Office one. I was like, well, can't just leave this here. Onion, carrot. We don't have celery.
Give me a cutting board here. I'll do stuff as you. Give me a cutting board and a knife.
Okay.
I'll contribute. We're just hanging out, people.
Cutting board.
Happy Sunday.
Check.
It's not. It's sort of a recipe without being an official recipe. We're just hanging out.
Check. Carrots and onion.
And you don't have to get fancy because, well, we're taking these out, so I'm not peeling them and doing the whole bang. They're flavoring the roast, so it's flavoring the liquid. So it's no big deal. I'm just gonna cut off the ends off just in case. Just in case we decide to eat them. These are so good to eat after. We'll just eat them.
So you just go right in. Do about a good handful, like that much. Would you say?
Yeah.
Of beef stock.
That's about a cup.
About like 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
Go up to a cup?
Yeah, go cup.
Yeah. Alright. And something that I've learned so far is if you double bag it, it doesn't go hard as quick.
There you go.
That's what I've learned.
That's beef stock, by the way.
Yeah, it's beef stock.
I didn't think you told them. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you?
I said beef stock,
Oh.
but I know I said beef, but I don't know if I said beef stock or beef something else. Okay,
Cheers.
so while I'm over here, get it out. Where is it? There it is. I like that. I like that. Do you want Greek seasoning?
No.
No. Okay.
I want what we've always put on it.
This and salt and pepper? And garlic powder?
I never put Cajun on.
Oh.
I'll put the salt, peppers, seasoning salt, garlic powder.
Garlic powder?
And that's really it.
Okay. You got seasoning salt.
We're not going fancy, people. This is like everyday grandma's cooking. This is everyday grandma's cooking that we're doing here.
Salt. And the pepper.
And that pepper. I like the mix of the freshly ground as well as the freshly cracked and ground together. You're gonna fill your pan
Or
A
quarter?
quarter of the way.
Quarter of the way with
With
warm
the
water?
beef, with the beef stock. Yeah, you're using warm water because you want to dissolve the beef stock, right? We're just hanging out, people. You're happy to get a bonus recipe or two today.
Yeah.
That's about it. We're just hanging out.
There we go.
Happy Sunday.
Is that good?
Yeah. Take a second to share out the stream.
Quickly whisk it all together.
Bring that over here. Here, I'm putting the 2 carrots in.
I will rub the meat while you season it well.
Yeah. There's our. You can use a whole onion. I'm only going to use half of today. I feel like going half. And I keep the onion right in the cooked beef juice after because it gives it lots of flavor. I like onion gravy, so I dice it up. I don't dice it like super small, but you'll see. And I keep it right in the beef stock after to make our onion gravy. You need about a quarter cup of red wine in here, Maddie.
Yes.
And yes, the red wine makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does.
Guys, trust us on us with it. The alcohol cooks out, so it's all cool. How's everybody doing? Welcome, whoever's here. I don't know who's here. I can't read anything. Happy Sunday. Just chilling. Just watching us hang out. Just hanging out. Just happen to get a bonus recipes of hanging out. Look at you guys. This is like grandma's pot roast, basically. No fancy spices, nothing. The basic salt, pepper, basic seasoning, basic everything. The way grandma did, but a little more flavor because grandma didn't use red wine. Grandma probably didn't use beef stock. So I just take the onion. I take the onion and I just I take the onion and I cut it into 3, and then I cut it into like 4, like bigger chunks like that. Okay, like this. I'll show you.
Tell me when.
Using Marcella, so none of that.
Oh, well, we don't have. Well, where's the red wine?
I don't know. I thought we had a big bottle of red wine.
Oh. Oh, Marcella was red wine.
This is fortified sweet red wine.
Oh.
I want sweet red wine. I want red wine. So half the amount now. Okay. I want red wine. Not.
I thought Marcella was red wine. I'm sorry.
There's a onion. That's about that big. That's how big I'm going. Because I'm going to keep it right in the gravy. Go ahead. Ready. So I got like carrots, onion in there, beef stock, red wine. We're
Knife, please. Small one.
we'll just put it in the sink, get rid of the blood, obviously. She's gonna season it for us. I'm gonna put the seasoning on top.
There we go.
Did you share it all out?
Yep.
Cool.
Look at that roast.
Good people, how you doing?
And you keep the strings on.
Yeah, it holds the roast together.
Holds it together. Put it in here?
Yeah, fat side up, hopefully. Is there a fat side? Yeah.
Yep.
Because then that way the fat renders into your meat and helps the moisture. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Salt, we're using sea salt. And you don't be shy and you want every frickin' side, and you don't be shy with salt. That's a huge piece of meat. Equals a lot of salt. A lot of pepper. You don't have to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
A lot of pepper. do it all at once. Pepper, lots of pepper. You like it the better. I go a little seasoned salt too, because it has different things in it. The celery that I'm missing from the mirepoix, well, there's celery in it. Garlic powder. This is like grandma's pot roast that you all had on Sunday. Well, we're having ours today. Maddie's gonna, are you gonna make your pudding
Today
batter
is Sunday.
later? I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like they would have ate on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
at grandma's house. Yeah.
Just
Um,
push it in.
you just push it in, rub it in, so it stays in. That's it. Now we go 425. 425 for a half hour. You can brown it very well for a half hour, and then you're gonna slap the lid on it, and you're gonna turn it down to 300 degrees for like
You'll put lips to me.
300 degrees for like 300 degrees for 3.5 hours, and you should be good to go. Even 325, you can go 325, 3.5 hours. Your roast will be good and moist and delicious. And when it comes out, here's my chef tip: a big piece of meat like that, like you've seen her working on here. I don't want to move everything around. We'll just get rid of this stuff. All right, done. We'll put it away. Because we're not doing a cooking stream, we're just chilling. Right?
Right.
A big piece of meat, like you've seen in there. Once you take it out of the oven, you're gonna let it rest for 30 minutes minimum. Yes, 30 minutes minimum before you carve it up, because when you take it out of the oven, all the molecules are dancing around, bouncing around. You want it to come out and rest. Rest means the molecules, science stuff. The molecules will relax and chill out, because when they're all moving around, you cut them, all the juices come out. Once they relax and you cut them, it stays in the meat. Just like you guys do your Thanksgiving turkeys and your Christmas turkeys. When it comes out of the oven, I let mine rest a minimum an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half before I carve that turkey. And it's so much more moist, people. Just a simple little tip like that. So much better.
Coffee sippy time.
Grab us some. Do we have a big non-stick pan? Must.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Bacon?
Oh. We have this one,
Sure.
and we have another one.
That works.
That works. We're gonna use that one for the eggs.
No, we'll take our time. We can use it for both.
Oh yeah.
Just grab bacon. Throw bacon in the pan. We're gonna cook some breakfast. I'm free. Well, it's lunch now. It's brunch now. It's not even. I guess it's not breakfast. It's brunch.
Fine bacon.
We're cooking brunch. So there's our roast going on. Here, I'll show you. Our roast is ready to go in the oven, right there. Like I said, it's gonna be. I need that, but you shouldn't wash it yet. Oh, well.
Oh, I thought cross-contamination.
Yeah, well. No. It's not both uncooked, so I'm not too worried about it. Couple pieces? You want a couple pieces?
I'll have like 2 pieces. 1 or 2.
I think that's half, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
half the half. You guys get to do the bacon cams, you're lucky something done. Who doesn't like to watch bacon fry? How just a 24-hour bacon fry.
Also, this palm olive smells so good. But like, you can't eat it or else you get really sick.
Put this one piece. I'll give it to me. Bring it over here. Bring it. You can move the. You could probably turn the camera around on the iPad.
Uh-huh.
Put on the bacon fry.
Alright, hold up.
The good old bacon fry.
So look at that. Yeah. Good. My moccasins. I got them for 40% off at this little place because they were going out of business. This little place just outside of Sault Ste. Marie, which is near Sudbury. There you go. You guys get bacon cam.
There's a 24-hour baking cam. There's a 24-hour baking cam.
Just listen.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh. Beautiful thing, people. Oh, bacon, oh, Canada. What kind of cut? It's just normal bacon in a pack. Plain old bacon. Hey, Brian, LG. Morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Or afternoon, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, it's afternoon now here. Oh, sorry. It's just a typical rump roast. That's it. Nothing fancy. The kind Grandma would buy. I think you're talking about the bacon. How's everybody doing? Hey, Savvy One. You guys get the freaking bacon cam. Life is good. You guys get to chill out. We're just chilling out. Getting supper ready and yada yada. Cheers. I'm having coffee. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coffee. See, you just let the bacon do its thing. You sit here, cut it on medium heat, just watch it. You have to screw around with it. The only thing you might want to do is to make sure the pieces aren't like clean. Yeah, it's just a typical pot roast.
Should I be able to put it in now?
Yep. She's gonna put our roast in the oven. Here, we'll do a little action shot for you guys. Lid off, 425 with the. If you got celery, you put celery in it too. We don't have celery, so we're not putting celery in it. There's onions and carrots in it.
Right. And on the roast itself, instead of using like a celery salt, we just used seasoning salt, which already has celery salt in it, right?
Yeah. That's why I was trying to make up for the celery somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So we did. We used celery salt and the seasoning salt. This is our brunch. This is our lunch, breakfast. We just got up an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. I set my alarm for 11:30, and I'm like, oh, that's the maximum that I'll wake up. I will probably be up by like 9:30ish. Nope, I slept all the way through.
Holy man, I was tired. I slept like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, slept good. Yeah. Well, once. Yeah. I'm just thinking. You do the Yorkshire later. I can feel these on. I can feel these while people are watching. But the bacon's more exciting than you doing that right now. Maybe after we eat, I'll peel potatoes in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You guys get action cam today. Look at you guys. We need a spatula. We're gonna attempt eggs in a basket. I've never tried this pan. No. A flipper?
Oh, it's one like that.
Oh. We need what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, she wanted eggs in a basket for weeks now, so we're gonna do it. You know, the bread toasted with the egg in the middle. Except the thing cutting the bread is way too big. It's way too big for the bread, so it's gonna just about be to the edge of the bread. That's all we.
It's just the lid to a
Parmesan.
That's
the closest we got. We don't have I don't have a cup with a smaller. Not working out for me here today. Oh!
Me and you both looked at it at the exact same time.
What's smaller? Same. Damn it!
But this one's a little bit bigger.
Oh. Damn it.
Me and you both looked at it and looked at each other.
Oh well, as long as it doesn't cut through the other sides of the bread, right? basically. We're gonna do mashed potatoes, Yorkshire pudding. We don't have veg. Oh, we're gonna do that broccoli and cheese. We can do that online too when we go to do it. Since we're doing it anyway. We might come back with an actual recipe later, guys. You know that broccoli and cheese that grandma and mom used to make, but not with Velveeta. We're gonna make I'm gonna make actual macaroni and cheese sauce. So there's an upgrade on it already. And then you know how you do the toasty breadcrumbs, the toasty buttery panko bread crumbs on top of mac and cheese? Well, we're gonna put that on top of the freaking cheese.
Would that work?
Oh, maybe. If it's smaller.
Oh, it's smaller.
There you go. Perfect. She found a yeast lid. We're gonna use that instead. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. You know how you guys put the toasty buttery breadcrumbs on top of mac and cheese? Well, we're gonna put that on top of the broccoli and cheese. Oh my god, it's such an upgrade. A little tiny baby upgrade on your typical broccoli and cheese. So stay tuned for that. Smash that thumbs up button. Come say hello. I'll hopefully catch you when I'm near the iPad. Looking.
Is that better? Or is that still too small?
The real Brooklyn, how you doing? Nice to see you. You got the old bacon cam going on. Can't lose, eh? Sorry, I'm just reading comments.
That's okay.
So this,
That versus that.
That would almost be better.
I think this will be
I think
better.
this is the egg will spread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. And we're back to the grated parm lid. You guys got the bacon cam. There should be a 24-hour bacon cam. How you doing, real Brooklyn? What's up? Great to see you. I hope you're still here. Hope I caught you in time. No disrespect. I'm on an iPad, so I can only see comments when I see them. We're just hanging out, chilling. How you doing? Cooking some brunch. It's not breakfast. It's not lunch anymore. There, flip it once. There you go. That's cooking bacon, people. You shouldn't have to flip it back and forth 5,000 times. Let the oven and stove do the work, people.
And if you want it more crispy, just put it in the microwave for like
Exactly.
30 seconds or a minute, 45?
Do 20 seconds at a time until you get the crispness you want. Because you go anything over 20 seconds once it's cooked.
Oh, bless you.
Excuse me. Once you do the the 20 seconds at a time, it'll go from cooked to overcooked real quick and too crispy. So it depends on your likeness. Look at that. We're gonna have that and eggs in a basket. What the hell? You're just hanging out with us. I know everybody's like, what the hell? It's a cooking stream? Not really. We just happen to be cooking because we gotta eat. Right? Mm-hmm. Set the timer for another 25 minutes for that. So we're setting a timer for the half hour total. For our roast in the oven, like I said, 425, half hour, get a nice brown because there's flavor in the brown, caramelization. Everybody's wondering what the hell, how does this guy know? I'm a Red Seal certified chef, and I took culinary management, 2-year management diploma, so I know my stuff. Anybody's wondering what...
Oh, I pressed time to instead of timer.
Hey Arthur, what's up, man? Great to see you. Cheers. Happy Sunday. I'm drinking some coffee, frying some bacon, because it's a bacon cam. Come on. How's everybody doing? Just chilling. I know it's not technically a cooking stream like I was saying. It just we gotta eat. So yeah. So 425 for the roast, half hour. Put a lid on it. Turn it down to 300, 325 for another 3.5 hours. Low and slow is what's gonna win you and a nice moist, beautifully cooked tender roast. As well as when you take it out, people, don't slice it right away. The molecules are bouncing around off the wall. You want it to sit out and rest. And once it rests and relaxes, the molecules slow down. So when you cut your meat, the juices stay in your meat. So there's my big chef tip for everybody out there. How y'all doing? I missed the Brooklyn, I guess. Damn it. By the time I read it, he's probably gone. It's hard to read an iPad that messages go away. And be, yeah. How y'all doing? Yeah, can't go wrong, eh? There should be, I was saying, Arthur, there should be like a 24-hour like bacon cam. Winning. And like she said, you could cook it to this doneness where it's at here. And then when you need to reheat it for your eggs or whatever you got left, put it in the microwave for 20 seconds at a time to get the doneness you want. So that's good where it's at. I'm gonna take it off, put it on a plate with a paper towel. So when I microwave it, be right back, people. Just a hangout chill out stream. I'm gonna actually cook. These pieces are taking a little bit longer, so I'm gonna cook them just a little bit longer to match the other 3 pieces I have. So when I microwave them, they're all cooked the same, right? Have them be a little bigger or something. So what the hell's everybody doing Sunday? Obviously, I'm not in church. I'm at the Church of Bacon, because you know, hallelujah, it's bacon. I'm forgiving my sins daily, so I'm all good.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize.
Everybody get down. Get down to the singing bacon counter. Miss Jackson.
I always heard the song, but I never really like. I was like, oh yeah, I like this song.
Your mom,
but like, I was so young that I didn't realize.
Your mom used to sing it. Sorry, Miss Checkers.
I
am for
That's
real.
probably why I remember.
Yeah.
And then I heard the song on the radio. We were outside on the patio. It was me, you, Mom, Uncle Rob, and Randy.
I don't remember that, but okay.
And
You would.
that's when we had the patio lanterns at the time, before the
Squirrels ate them.
squirrels ate them.
That's my life story.
And I heard it on the radio.
My life story is pretty much like a squirrel just ate my life. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Keep talking.
Yeah, and I was like, and I heard it on the radio. We were listening to Mix 108, which is the Duluth channel. And it was playing, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I realized it was by Outkast, which is the same people who sing, hey, yeah. And I was like, oh, wait. Let me tell you, I was shook.
Here, you can do the bread. Here, we'll go back over. We'll go back. We're gonna take you back over. Maddie's gonna get the bread ready here for the eggs in a basket thing. We want over here. Okay.
Okay. You're having 2?
Just a second. Let's try to set this up.
How many are you having?
2.
2? And then I'm having 2. Those 4 pieces of bread.
Hey, yeah. Holla.
Apparently the tag color is the day of the week that it was produced, but I don't know if that's 100% factual. I just seen it online, but I don't know if that's
Bullshit.
real. Yeah, it seems like
They
BS.
must have just I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just being
Ooh.
who I am. Maybe I am who. Here, let's
Can you please get me a butter knife?
make sure you don't knock that over. We're gonna have huge problems.
Oh,
You guys got a bacon cam, you get a little bread cam. We're winning here. We're gonna have some lunch here.
so you take your bread, take your margarine or butter,
Yeah.
whatever you prefer.
I'm using a little bacon fat in the pan too. So how do you like them apples? Bacon fat? Come on.
And just like butter it like you would normally butter it, except do it to like the edges.
Yeah, you gotta butter make sure you butter the whole frickin' thing.
Yeah.
For full show. Full show.
Like that.
People are gonna think we're nuts with HP and ketchup.
And then
I just thought of that.
you
The HP and
flip it
ketchup.
over and you do the other side as well.
That's what she said. You flip
Dad.
it over and do the other side.
That was way more inappropriate than my head made it to be.
Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Some people are in church. Some people are making inappropriate bad jokes. You decide which one I am.
Wow, that must have been really hard. You really think you could go all day long? Well, you always have me satisfied and smiling. That's what she said. We gotta love The Office.
The Office is the best. So we're attempting eggs in a basket live because I'm saying attempting. I've done it 10 million times, but I've not done it in this pan. It looks like it's very non-stick, and it looks like it's gonna work. And I'm putting a little bacon fat in because it's freaking A gonna give you flavor, B gonna help it not stick. So I got a little game plan going into this. See how well it works. Yeah, either butter it, margarine it, you do you. Just like you said, you make sure you cover the whole thing. That's the trick. Lightly coat it. Fully. You know. It's better to take your time and do it right, people? What did you guys eat already? Everybody's probably been up like a gazillion hours before us. I can't believe I missed the real Brooklyn. He was here. I missed him, damn it. TJ, what's up? It's probably like, how rude. He didn't say hi. People don't realize I can't see the freaking screen unless I'm staring at it. iPad problems. You know. Happy Sunday. Smash that thumbs up button. Come say hello. I'll give you a shout out. We're just hanging out. We just happen to be cooking. It's not technically a recipe stream, but we are going to do a broccoli and cheese upgrade stream coming up before our supper. Good idea?
Mm-hmm.
It's a quick recipe. It's really quick. You basically make a macaroni cheese sauce, and you, instead of using the cheese whiz out of a bottle like your mom did, you make a mac and cheese sauce. You put your broccoli in that, like I said, and now you take the mac and cheese topping, the toasty buttery panko breadcrumbs, and you're gonna put that on top of your broccoli and cheese. Winning. You get that little texture and crunch and tasty.
All right, so this is our last side.
And we're going to our big cutter.
Yeah,
Hopefully
obviously
it
make
works.
sure that your butter or your margarine is soft, because then it will just tear apart your entire piece of bread.
You're gonna do a lot of twisting motion. And basically, I don't want you to break through. I don't care what the hell you use. You want something not too small that your egg's not gonna cook, and too big that it's gonna break through the other side.
Yeah, so there's a hole there because like
Hold this.
that's okay. I know how to do it. Yeah, with this, and make sure that
You don't break through the other side. Break on through to the other side.
like you can push all the way through, but just don't make sure it doesn't like cut through the border of it. So you just
You run to the border. I don't know how well it's gonna cut, but we're trying. We're careful.
hold on. My hands are all slippery because they're full of margarine.
Break on through to the other side. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're cooking. We're eating. We're cooking supper. We're cooking
Okay, I'm gonna
brunch.
do this. There we go.
Almost like it was meant to do that.
Then
Yeah. Well, here's the bacon fat.
Yeah, let's-
Put her in. Let's give her a try here. I
Yeah.
got my pan on medium
These.
heat.
You keep it, you cook them, and you can dip them in the egg yolk.
Exactly. Once you get one more done,
Yeah.
we'll get going on it.
This.
We'll switch cams and you
Line
guys
it
can
up.
you guys can see me screw up eggs in a basket live, because I've never used this pan. So yeah, should be interesting. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, so we got 2 done so far. I'll do the other 2 off camera.
Just put them in the pan
But-
over here.
A little bit of bacon fat in there. You just
literally a little bit.
add it like that.
And we're gonna toast the one
add it
side.
Like that.
That's what we're going for. I'm gonna start toasting the one side and then I'm gonna flip it. There you go.
Toast
Yeah, people. I'm gonna go with these at the front because I'm gonna have to flip these. So just thinking ahead, strategy here. There we go. A little strategy. Eggs in a basket.
These are your eggs.
Break on through to the other side.
Break out, go to the other side.
Happy Sunday. How you doing? You guys are watching us live life, basically. We're just living life here. Living la vida loca. 'Cause that's how we do it. And if you believe that.
Oh yeah, Dad, before I forget to tell you. So, the Lincoln University
So
nursing...
there, I'm flipping it already. He's starting to toast. Okay, go ahead. I see.
Lincoln-
I start pre-toasting both sides. Okay, go ahead.
The Lincoln University Nursing Union, Nursing Association, is charging $35
Eggs and people.
for pants, $35 for the top, for your scrubs.
It broke, but that's fine. I'm taking care of that. I'm having over easy anyway. Yeah.
Apparently, at Uniform Pro or Impact, where we got our sweaters from Churchill, sells them for about $25 each, $10 less. So I'm like, why order
Salt, pepper.
them off of Luna when I can just order them from Uniform Pro for cheaper? That's what all the students are doing.
There you go.
They're like, well, we're broke university students,
Yeah.
so like, why would we spend more than we have to?
I agree. Totally.
So that would save me $20 on each pair of scrubs.
Nice.
Instead of having to pay $70, you pay about $50.
And a lot of people have it sunny side up. We like ours over easy. That's why I don't care. Once I crack them, they're already broke. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it.
There you go.
Because we do ours, like I said, eggs in a basket over easy. A lot of people do them sunny side up, and if you like sunny side up, you do them sunny side up, but it takes longer for it to cook. I like the sunny side up. If I'm going to do sunny side up, I'd rather do them in the oven. I don't know. It's just my thing. Got it on medium-high heat. It's doing its thing. Want the egg yolk there.
Did we finish the ketchup?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because... Oh, that's over here.
Give it a flip. Over easy, over easy, over easy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Eggs in a basket, people. Over easy. If you like I said, if you like sunny side up, you do sunny side. We like the over easy though. It's our jam.
Usually, if the restaurant has this, they'll do sunny side up for presentation purposes.
Yeah.
But
For us, we like.
for us, we don't care because we're not presenting it to anybody.
I want over easy, and I'd rather eat over easy. That's why I'm doing it. You do you. You just you don't flip it. Basically, if you wanted it sunny side up, you just don't flip it. Let it till all the translucent egg white goes white. And there's still some. You see that? See it move? There's still egg yolk in that. Exactly how we want it. And we're good.
My biggest mistake that I made for making over easy eggs for the first time was I overcooked it, so the yolk was like mostly hard. But you want the yolk to be still soft.
And cook that for a little bit longer. And when we microwave it, literally 10 seconds, so we're barely going to be able to rewarm it. Because
Oh, sorry, we have 4 taco pits.
the longer you put it in the microwave, the longer the egg yolk's going to cook in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So when you reheat it in the microwave, when you want to eat all together. That's why if you're doing this for the family, people, you spray a baking sheet. You spray a baking sheet. What is that? Clam chowder? I love clam chowder. You spray it on a big baking sheet and you put your eggs right on the baking sheet. You go 375 in the oven until they're ready. A lot easier for a gang. We're just doing it for us. We're not too worried. Look at that. Look at those. Those are the little egg dippers right there. I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to repeat that. Here we go. A little bacon fat. Helps everything from not sticking and gives it a little flavor. Since we cook bacon, use the bacon fat, people. Use it. Start toasting these first, like I said. I put these at the back because I got to flip with the eggs in the front. Makes my life easier. See strategy. How's everybody doing? This is our brunch. It's not a cooking stream, but I mean, it's not a recipe stream, but it just happens you guys are happening to get a recipe. So, winning, right? You guys are winning. Just a bonus.
Also, I got
We just
one of
happen
these
that
too.
we have to eat. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I got two.
Red pepper, tomato soup. Check the comments. How's everybody doing? Come say hi. Oh, Wally. Flip side. Call him Buckeyes. Nice. Hi everybody. If I missed everybody, how you doing?
Yeah, this is just a hangout stream. Just living our lives.
Yeah, we're just living our lives, which we happen to have to cook. So,
Yeah.
you guys are getting cooking stuff going on. You know. There we go. I'm gonna put a little more bacon fat right in the middle so the egg cooperates with me. Does that make sense? A couple drops. Couple drops. And the last eggs I cracked were already, cracked in here were already broke. See if it happens again. If it happens, it happens because we're going all easy anyway. And we'll make that one stand. Lower to the pan you go, the less chance your egg yolk's gonna break, right? You know, crack your egg.
Yeah.
And always, 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 people, season everything. Pepper, salt. Boom shakalaka. We're gonna have a good Sunday lunch. Got the roast in the oven. We're gonna eat. You're gonna watch Maddie eat. And then I'm gonna bring you back to the kitchen. I'm gonna peel potatoes for tonight's supper and gab to everybody while I do my prep. You just gotta grab me a potato pot.
Oh, right there.
That'll be gravy. This sweet
Yeah.
potato. Fill it halfway with water, or cold water, and put it on the counter. What are you guys having for lunch? What's going on, people? How you doing? Blaze.
Hey, Blaze.
It's often almost football time. Yeah, for sure. I know we got bacon, man. Bacon happened. Bacon definitely happened, dude. It's in the microwave ready to reheat when we got our eggs ready. I know, football time, eh? Yeah, a couple minutes. I can't watch my freaking Giants game.
It says it's on Fox.
But not our Fox.
But not our Fox.
So that happened. We're going over.
But guess what,
See,
game?
if you like sunny side, you keep them up, keep cooking them. But we don't. We like over easy. So.
But guess what game is on 4 different channels?
Yeah, of course.
The Patriots game.
Precious Amy's team. Puke. Dry heave. Because everybody wants to watch a freaking Patriots game. Besides the 10 people on Earth. You don't screw around it over easy. You flip them once and let the pan do its thing. You can feel how runny it is right there. We like over medium. We even go past over easy. You like over medium. We like a little less. You like over medium more, don't you? Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of egg yolk, right? Pretty much.
So there's this NFL meme. So there was a glitch in a game.
Here, come watch the comments while I cook.
Between the Lions and Kansas City Chiefs. And there was a glitch in the video game where the Lion guy kept running and running and running, and about 20 people tried to tackle
And he
him.
avoided like 20 tackles because the guy's hands kept on going right through his feet.
So then he kept running and running, and then he went straight through the end zone and into the
Through the wall.
through the wall of the
Barricade,
stands.
the barricade.
And the comment says, "Out here jogging, breaking 20 straight tackles. You can tell it's a glitch because Ford Field is full."
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's awful. My dad showed that to me, and I was like, no.
Finish toasting these. Little crispy things to dip in your egg yolk. Be careful when you microwave this because this is going to go like... Here, we'll do one of each just in case so it's more even. Because that's been sitting and there won't be much egg yolk in that one. But we like over medium anyway, like I said.
Oh, there's egg yolk dripping out of that one. Wait, don't step it.
Yeah, it's not step anywhere.
when you're done
Cleaning.
eating this,
so that's-
the yolk will stick to the plate
Yeah.
and make it like glue. So it's best to wash it off right away,
Rinse
or
your
at
plate.
least rinse it.
Rinse
Yeah.
your plate over here. Good morning. Is this a cooking stream? For the 10th time, it's not a freaking cooking stream. We just happen to be cooking because we gotta eat. So yeah, give me the microwave the bacon. I'm gonna eat my eggs like this on camera. Can
Okay.
we catch up and
We have to show them this though.
you can.
All right.
Oh, this is my grandmother's fault. Nobody judge me.
Nanny did this, so then
I grew
doing this.
I grew up on it. Basically, it's my grandmother's fault. HP sauce, steak sauce, and ketchup. Don't ask. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Now that'll look for my bacon after. Here's one. Well, they're just watch you eat, so I don't have to cut into mine.
Right here. Oh, I go get the.
Yeah, steak sauce, people. Don't judge. Don't judge.
And I'll just give you. That's hot.
Well, before you put your goop on when you go to eat it, cut it into one of your eggs so people can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How many are you having?
Redskins at
Whatever
Giants
I'm not
started,
having.
and I can't watch it. However many you're not.
Yeah, no, that's what I just said. I'm like, wait, however many I'm not having. Can you? You know what? You know what? There.
Perfect. There's lunch, people.
I'll probably give half my
shakalaka.
piece to
Exactly,
cats.
brunch time, man. Football and that. I'm gonna watch football. You guys are gonna watch her freaking eat. I can't show the TV, so we'll go for a walk. Go for a walk. Here we go. Make sure I turn it around so I don't get copyrighted. There you guys. You guys got bonus. You got a roast recipe. Grandma's roast. You got grandma's roast recipe as well as eggs in a basket. So you guys got bonus recipes today. How do you like them apples? Since we're living life anyway.
And I'll cut into it for now, and then I'm just gonna have to skedaddle for a quick second, and then I'll be right back because I have to put the lid on the.
I'm still gonna burn myself. This is a bad idea.
Oh, he's doing it right now. Okay. Just a little piece of egg here that I wanna. Oh, no. Oh.
There we go. Turn
What?
down the roast. Now 3. Set your timer, Maddie, for. Well, 300 degrees. Now you sit. Turn on your. Go back and watch. I said how long? 425, half hour brown your roast. There's a nice brown on it now.
How long?
Now we're 3.5 hours, people. At 325. You're gonna have a perfect melt in your mouth tender roast.
3.5 hours on the clock.
And we'll be back. They'll see the roast come out actually.
Yes.
You guys will see the roast because we're doing a broccoli, an upgrade from Grandma's broccoli and cheese, right? Tell me that isn't an upgrade.
Oh no, it fell on the floor.
Sounds right. Tell me that isn't an upgrade
That is.
from Grandma's. The mac and cheese sauce.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Here, I'll just. Oh, that one's the medium one. There we go.
Ooh.
I can't even show it, but you guys can
No.
kind of see it.
Sweet lunch time. What are you guys eating for lunch? Come on.
Here.
I gotta find some football.
This is eggs in a basket.
If you want the recipe, go rewind it and watch it. We did it. You learn it. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna watch the Patriots game just for the hope and the prayer.
The Patriots lose?
Yeah, to the Bills. I still want to see that. Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Hey.
They gotta lose sometime. Today's their week.
I personally like mine with more HP than ketchup.
Same here.
Okay. Moving
Happy lunch, everybody.
you over. No, actually, I'm gonna save this one for last because this one has all the gooiness.
So good. Oh my god. It's been at least 8 months since I had this. I don't know why. Pretty easy. Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
This is my weekend childhood right here for breakfast. Smoked Gouda Mama Burger. I'm down. I'll have to ask Uncle Rob how those are selling. So do you guys think the Bills could beat New England? I think any team could beat any team. Any given Sunday. That's the clever name for a movie. Giants beat them at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So if that can happen, this could happen. Look at the running back, the little Oompa Loompa. I told you they're small little dudes because they gotta like run between all the huge 400-pound guys. Look how small the running back is.
Holy.
Looks like a little Oompa Loompa. Where is he? Oh, wait till you. Is that him? That must be him. That see the guy. Any comments? Anybody talking? Guess you can't touch the screen. Hello, anybody, for missing anybody. Happy Sunday. Football, lunch, roast in the oven. Life is good. Got my daughter here. Family time. No complaints. Life is good. You guys having family time or friend time or? Can you pass me a?
That's not the right one. I didn't even get a notification that you were alive.
Huh. That sucks.
YouTube's weird. You will have all of the notifications on, and then they're like.
Can you pass me a paper towel?
Walter says, New York will win. He thinks. Brunch time, LOL. Eat slowly, Madison. Yes, I always.
She always
I
inhales.
always inhales food.
Yeah. It's like she doesn't eat, but she eats like all day. You eat all day and you pretend like you don't never, like I never feed you. That freaking roast is gonna be amazeballs, guys. You guys get to see the roast once it's out, because we're gonna make our broccoli and cheddar live on air. Okay? You wanna do that? I'll show you guys how easy it is. So super simple. And you can do the toasty breadcrumbs right in that pan. You know the pan we use for the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Just rinse it out. We'll use it for the breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the mac and cheese topping,
I don't know.
the toasty breadcrumb mac and cheese topping on top of the broccoli sounds amazeballs to me. I'm like, I gotta make that happen. That alone's an upgrade. Besides using the mac and cheese sauce as the broccoli cheese sauce, it's like genius. We might have to go get more cheddar when you go to get the. What do we have to get? There's frozen veg or something else. Or like when you go to get the veg, we can go get that.
You said something about Dollarama.
No.
You said, oh, when are you going to Dollarama? And I said, oh, I just went. And you're like, oh, because we need this too.
No, it was something at the grocery store.
Oh.
I'll remember when you come back with the other stuff. Second and one, New England, Buffalo. Buffalo ran it. Oopa Loopa got it. He got the one. Oopa Loopa.
I'm gonna go here and see what's going on.
Look how small he is compared to the other guys are like 6'7". He's probably like 5 feet, but probably like 5. He's probably our size. He just looks tiny.
Walter, 3 minutes ago, said, today I'm watching NFL football later.
Nice.
I'm going to the store in 15 minutes. Titans touchdown. 7
Really?
to Falcons 0. I had something to drink.
Anybody,
Oh, I have my coffee.
anybody have updates? Let us know. New York Giants 0, and I missed what it said. Is it still 0-0 with the Giants?
Mm-hmm. I just looked.
How the hell can we forget about this? This is like the best lunch. I could have this for dinner. I'm gonna have this for dinner. It's so easy. Everybody's seen how easy it is. I did it live on air. That's why I love doing Wally. I love doing my cooking stuff live to show everybody how easy it is. It's not edited, you know what I mean? Somebody cooks something for 2 hours and they edit it into 15 minutes. Oh, that looks so easy. Not really. It was actually an hour. It'll take 20 minutes, a half hour, and do it proper. And things could screw up on air. And I can show you not to panic. You guys get a little football calling. You guys get a little hangout with us. You guys get a little. That's why I didn't even know what to call it. That's why I just call it a hangout stream. That's living life.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little mukbang from Maddie.
Mm-hmm. This one, my history teacher in grade 10, whenever she's seen me, I was eating something or chewing gum.
I'm shocked.
So always.
I'm shocked.
During class, I'd have like little little slices of apple or something, maybe snack out, or like a little grape or something, just like little gummies, just popped in my mouth. She'd see me in the hallway, I'm eating a slice of pizza or something, just walking in the hallway to the next class. I'd always have something. She's like, whenever I see you, you have food in your mouth. I'm like, yep, that's me. That's about right.
But like Wally said, you eat a meal like you haven't eaten a week.
I do. Oh, also, I couldn't find oats anywhere in the store.
You could have somebody. It would have been there.
Yeah, I know, but I already asked somebody like 50 different times.
Okay, I'll go ask.
Well, the next time I go there, it's not like we need oats right away. Because we have a whole bag in there. If it was something that was like urgent, so say like milk or flour tortillas.
He just got intercepted. Look at this. Watch. He flung it like a moron. With 2 people covering him. 1, 2. Done.
Oh, that was.
The Bills freaking quarterback asked for that one. He deserved it. Loser. This is why New England, especially, you don't do it against 2 guys covering 1 guy against New England.
Sorry, I made that face because the way that he landed on his leg was the same way that I landed when I tore my ACL. So when everybody lands on their legs, I'm like.
And meniscus.
And I tore my meniscus too. My ACL and meniscus.
Good surgery plan.
Little scars right there, and there. And then that is from trying to scare somebody. And, and I actually put my knee down on the carpet and I got a little carpet burn. So we need oats, chunky split pea soup, which is fantastic
If you like
and
pea soup.
amazing. If you like pea soup, which me and my dad love it. I remember.
I love it, but I never get to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting about it.
And whenever I go to the grocery store, I like never see it. And pop holders, and that's it.
But specifically chunky.
Yes, not just no name brand.
Not that you can buy Quebec pea soup. I'm sure it's good, but I don't know. I like what I like. Make sure you
Like,
do the plate thing.
mm-hmm. Like, I will do that right now.
Yeah, but yeah.
Like, there's some things you can get no name brand, and like there's like no difference in it. So like soda crackers or something.
Soda crackers. Yeah, I agree.
But then there's some things that like no name brand isn't as good.
I agree. Oh, but I know what's good and what isn't. There's like mustard to me is mustard.
Ketchup to me is not just ketchup though.
Unless the name brand stuff is on sale. Is it about the same price? Then I'll get it.
Like juice. For me, juice is juice.
Yeah, juice
I don't care.
Juice
Like,
is juice to me too. Hurry up, can you pass me a pop?
a pop?
Yeah. I don't drink beer, people. I don't
If anybody's
I hardly
wondering-
drink.
If everyone's like, pop, what the heck's a pop? It's a soda.
No, but there's like Minnesota calls it pop.
Yeah.
Some states call it pop. Some states call it. Fluffy, get down. Some states call it soda. Some call it pop. Wally, what state are you in? If you're still here, do you call it pop or soda? Some call it soda pop.
Some people call it soda, some people soda pop, some people call it pop.
Canada's pop.
Canada it's pop, but some people say soda.
Speaking of pop.
Oh yeah, he said.
Speaking of pop.
Oh, we said bye 3 minutes ago. Yes. Oh, whoops.
He's gone.
Yeah. I was too busy eating and shopping. And it didn't show up on the screen.
Zero. Third down. First quarter.
3rd and 5, and for New England Patriots, it is hard to come by.
Cheers, everybody. I don't drink much. I'm drinking pop. I don't. Coffee do I drink? Barely. I already feel like crap with my disability issues, so I don't purposely make myself feel like crap more. I already have enough problems.
Kimberly Jones, a reporter, said Saquon Barkley believes he could beat the recovery timeline, 4 to 6 weeks, for his high ankle sprain.
I read that. I'm like, well, what? I hope the team doesn't let him.
No, because then if it's a higher chance of you re-injuring it.
And making it worse. Not just re-injuring it. You can make it worse.
Right.
And then be gone longer. Longer than longer. Like a worse injury.
For someone who has?
I've
only had a minor sprain.
If they say 4 to 6 weeks, they better make sure if he says the 3rd week, I'm ready to go, coach, let me in, and the coach says, up yours, you take another week.
Like after my knee surgery, they said take a minimum year off of any sports, touchdown Patriots, a minimum year off any sports or any kind of physical activity that would strain your knee. And then by this...
You should have said all 3?
Yeah. By the 6th week, the 6th month, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go. And then I'm like, no, I better not do that.
You tell you stuff for a reason.
Exactly.
I hope the doctors don't clear him. I hope the doctors don't clear him and say, oh, okay, 3rd week. I'm sure he could. Let's say he could. Yeah, okay, you did it. What does another week hurt? To go to the 4th week. That means you're just that much more healed and stronger. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You'd be more healed and stronger. Oh, damn, what a catch. I hate New England. I'm watching it on the hope and a win that they're going to lose, but here we go. 6-0, Patriots. Commercial! Finish eating your food before it gets ice cold, eh?
I know. Corbin,
Oh,
Benny,
my
and then she's
great
like,
nephew.
wow, they don't have White Claw, and then that's in Winnipeg. And that was what they had for dinner. They had caprese, steak, crab, and potato, twice baked potato. And then rainy Sundays are for building new Lego sets. Yeah, Corbin
My great nephew's from North Dakota, Fargo.
is obsessed with Legos. Both of them are, but Corbin and Benny can literally just put it together.
Really?
Like, especially Corbin.
Huh.
Literally, you give him a set to do.
He can do this out.
He can look at the instructions and he does it.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I'm like, oh my
I used to have
god.
to get help. But I am a chef, so let's face it. I didn't have much potential.
I'm getting a little bit full, so I'm just gonna eat the egg.
I eat the egg.
Because the egg is the protein.
But you better, if you don't eat it, you better not eat in an hour.
I probably won't.
That's your lunch.
I won't eat in an hour anyways, or else I'll ruin my dinner.
Exactly. We're having a huge dinner. We're having mashed potatoes, onion red wine gravy, slow roasted frickin' grandma's pot roast, and the broccoli and cheese. Oh my god. And Yorkshire pudding. Forgot the Yorkshire pudding. Are we having Yorkshire pudding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gotta happen. I can't have roast without Yorkshire pudding. Is anybody in here with us? That's a better question. Hi, if anybody's here and we missed you, welcome. We're just chilling. It's a chilling Sunday.
2 people watching.
Hi guys, how you doing? Happy Sunday. We're just chilling. We happen to cook, and you guys are gonna see me in about 15 minutes once my stomach settles. I'm gonna go back to the kitchen and peel the potatoes. You guys can watch me peel potatoes. And I got a chef trick for you guys. You guys are learning chef tricks. You know the best way to peel potatoes, man? For mashed potatoes? I don't know if I even showed you. But it makes the most brilliant, easier, most scientific way to make everything match when you cook. For cooking, you know how when you take the potato, you slice it, and you dice it.
With about the same volume of for each.
Right, because you want them to all cook at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And if you want them to cook them faster, cook them for the smaller. But I wouldn't because it could turn into mush really quickly.
It doesn't. Not that it would. It will.
Oh yeah.
It has every time. It has. You better go bigger chunks. But I'm going to show you guys a trick. How to get your. I believe I didn't even show you this. It's something I learned from America's Test Kitchen.
I love America's Test Kitchen.
America's Test Kitchen teaches me so much. That's 80% of where I learn weekly.
Basically, America's Test Kitchen, which is basically like Cook's Country, right? It's the same thing.
It's the same brand, yeah. Same.
And they basically take recipes from all over the place and find the best recipe that works. So
and scientific techniques.
Scientific techniques. So like they take everything and find the best
of the best.
Of the best.
So you get the best end result product. What I do when anytime you guys see me cooking here, tell me it's not my best. My best.
And sometimes with Dad for like some things, he will be most things. Well, with some things, he could take like 3 years to find the perfect recipe for something.
That's why when you see something on here, guys, I'm legitimately passionate about it as a Red Seal chef, and I'm putting my reputation out. I know my reputation is not a big deal; it's just freaking YouTube. But I still don't want to give you guys second best. If I give you guys a recipe here live, it's been tested and tried, or I know exactly what I'm doing and it's gonna work. It tastes really good. So you gotta trust me. I'm giving you the best I can give you. It may not be what you want. It may not be how you grew up eating it. It may not how grandma and mom make it. You do what grandma and mom makes then, if that floats your boat. I'm just giving you the best I can give you, and that means a lot to me. That's how passionate I am, people. I don't think people realize how passionate I am about cooking. But I'm very passionate. And like she said, sometimes you guys don't see a recipe that I haven't tried to make it the best for 3 years. Sometimes my coney sauce recipe, which I might give out eventually, if I ever hit 5,000 subscribers, which will never happen, that's why I'm throwing that out there. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna even put that out there. I'm gonna put that out in the universe. I'm gonna make a video say if I ever hit 5,000, so you guys can hold my word against me, because that recipe took me 6 years and about 22 different. I'm not even exaggerating. 20 to 22 different times of testing a coney sauce recipe to get it to the traditional Greek style, Detroit Greek style it's called, because the people that made it were from Greece.
Mm-hmm.
Just like here in town, who makes it? Greek people.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Detroit coney Greek sauce, and I mastered it the way we like it. Tell me it's not just as good.
Rest in peace, Mr. McKellar. What's his name? The guy from McKellar?
George Kellos.
George Kellos? I remember going there as a kid.
Well, we all went there as a kid. I went there as a kid.
Yeah. That's how long it's been around.
I went there since I was like 5, and I remember them.
And the little old guy would be there slathering it with
I even got a
mustard,
picture
putting the coney
somewhere.
sauce on.
I got
You
a
do.
picture, but I don't think it's up because we're moving again. But once it's up, we'll show you it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we grew up eating coney burgers, or Detroit Greek style, basically, is what it is, sauce. And he was lying the burgers or hot dogs up his arm.
He went to go punt it, and then they stopped him, and then they ran and got a touchdown.
They run. They put he used to put the hamburgers up his arm, and put the sauce on.
I know his son,
George,
and
I
the
know,
mom.
I know the
right
son.
now.
The son used to go to a George restaurant all the time. He's friends with the owner's son, so I know George very well. Not very well. I know him very well. Is a bad analogy, but I know him. He knows me. When he says hi, Sean, he knows my name. But anyway, I mastered my own version of the Detroit coney sauce. I'm gonna throw that out there, and I'm gonna make you and I will make a specific video. Someday we'll make coney sauce, and I'll show them. We'll show them, and we'll make a video live saying, if we ever get to 5,000 subscribers, I will give away my 6-year, 22-time tested recipe for my. How do you like that?
See what
I never wanted to give that up, guys. That's how top secret that recipe is to me. But if I get 5,000, which will never happen, I'm not even in the ballpark. That's why I'm throwing that out there, because I know it's never going to happen. So I'm good with it. I'm like, I'll be long dead.
That's why when I was saying, yeah, some recipes it's taken them years and years to try to figure it out. That's what I was hinting at, but I didn't want to say it directly.
You can say it.
But you said it directly.
I can go to restaurants. Not with 100% accuracy. I think I'm batting about 80%.
I was going to say 85.
I can go to a restaurant. I can taste something. I can look at it. I can process it. And I can go home and reverse engineer. That's the best word to describe it, isn't it? Reverse engineering a recipe and making it. That's how passionate I am about cooking. I don't think people realize that. But it's my life. It's what I do. It's what I'm good at. And they always said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. But I'm doing it for free. And everybody knows, I'm letting you all know that technically this is Madison's channel. Throwing that out to the universe. This is Madison's channel. I'm helping her put content out. This is under her name, and she's I don't think I told anybody that before, but just so you know.
I don't think you have either.
But this is Madison's channel, so when I'm long gone, this will be my legacy to her, and she can keep it going with our recipes, and you can keep cooking and doing your thing and gaming.
It's technically my channel, but we were trying to figure out names for the channel, and then you're the one that
Yeah,
ultimately
I came
came up with the
Monster
name.
Factory Entertainment. And I was doing wrestling for fun anyway. Remember, I was doing wrestling streams. That's how I started it. But it's your channel. It's our channel, but it's your channel. Like it's your legacy. It's not mine. I got it going for you. So when I'm long gone, this channel will keep on running in my honor. Aww. Hey, you run in my honor. You're gonna do lots of cooking. Make sure you do cooking in my honor. Keep your cooking going. Do gaming every now and then. Do your Hangout streams, because that's where we get people. People get to know us, right?
Once I'm in nursing and I have
You do
La
nursing
Mula.
stuff too. You can do
I can
nursing.
do nursing
You
stuff.
can do nursing stuff too.
There's a lot of nursing channels out there, yeah.
You can.
But I'd be making Nabula, and I'll do like a bunch of recipes that I find online, and then tell you, or you guys can like send me recipes online and be like, is this a good recipe? And then I can actually make it
Test it on air.
and test it out on air.
Live. Live's the best because you get people you can interact.
Right.
I notice, like, if I'll record something and I'll edit and put it out, I get 10% to 20% of the people I get that I would live.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you go live?
Because when it's live, it's more interactive, and it's more like raw too.
I found out the hard way. I started doing stuff. I started editing. I'm like, why am I bothering? Nobody's watching it. People like the live stuff. Like you said, it's interactive and live. Anything can happen. That's why I like it.
And that's why I like watching SNL because last
Oh my
night.
god, that was hilarious, guys. Did you guys see SNL?
So basically, they were doing a skit.
That was Amazeballs. Who was
where it was
hosting
like,
it? Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson was hosting it. Billie Eilish was a musical guest.
Oh my god.
And they were this like, they were pretending to be like a news show, like a daily news show or something like that. And that girl's name, Kate Bennett,
What was her name?
something Bennett,
I don't know.
I think,
The bigger girl?
the heavier girl, was
She's
sitting in
awesome.
the middle. And so then they showed like a flashback, but it was still live, so they had to quickly put on something and then put her hair back. And then before that ended, the girl ran out trying to take off her jacket, and she really pushed her away and was like, "No, we're not done yet." And they all bursted out laughing. Even Woody Harrelson
Even
was,
Woody
was
Harrelson
laughing.
kept it together barely.
And then there was an apple one where it was about like an apple farm or whatever.
The apple farm was hilarious.
That was really good.
Because they lost it from the first. What was the first skit? Was the apple skit first? No.
The apple skit was the very last skit.
Right. That's what made them. They already had the giggles then. At that point, they had the giggles, and the three Kate McKinnon, the bigger girl, and Woody Harrelson were all in the same skit, and they already had the giggles. That was a funny though. They made Woody Harrelson like the dumb hillbilly.
Basically, he was there before they bought the farm, and they kind of just kept him.
And he came with the farm. I think they said he came with the farm when they bought it.
He's like, okay, wait, no, he's like,
Oh my god.
and we even have a petting zoo, and he's like, yeah, we have a petting zoo. We kind of just found these animals, and now they're in prison. And then he's like, did you know that donkeys can talk? I think the donkey is depressed. He just looked at me and said, stop. That's it. He just said, stop. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh.
It was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh.
It was good. It was funny.
Oh, he's chucking it again. He never learned the first time. He just whipped it. Oh, at least he. See, like I said, when you throw a football, you throw it over instead of under, because under equals interception, right? You always overthrow it. Then you think. Then underthrow it always. So that's good. At least he overthrew that. I give him credit.
If you underthrow it, there's usually people there.
Well, there's
on the other team.
There's a 70%
The defense is usually there.
chance it's gonna be intercepted. I'd rather slightly overthrow it.
0-7 Giants.
And of course, we can't freaking watch it. Anyway, if Madison and I ever get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll give the coney sauce recipe. I'll do it live. Not only will I give the recipe, I'll show you how to do it live. How do you like that? Now we wait. Never gonna happen. This secret's safe. I'll be long dead. Maybe you'll have to give it up someday. And by the way, people, only one other person has access to the recipe, and it's her. So there's 2 people on this earth that know my coney sauce recipe. Yeah. I'm not that kind of chef though. I'm not the kind of chef that says, oh, you don't want to give up your recipe, you don't want to do your recipe, you don't want to do your recipe. I'll give up every recipe but that recipe.
But what recipe?
Coney sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I have. Anybody says, oh, you got a big secret, oh, you don't want to give up your recipe, I'll give you that recipe. I don't care. I'll even show you how to do it. I love teaching people, but that's the one recipe because it took me 6 years and 22 shots. It took me. I was like a scientist in my mad laboratory trying to figure it out. The texture, the taste, the heat, and I got it exactly where I want it. Like I would. I'm so confident in that sauce. I would open up my own coney and hot dog place and sell it. That's how confident.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't really. I haven't had yours in
Yeah, you haven't had it for
so
years.
long
'Cause we-
that I can't even compare. Like I can't even taste it anymore.
I made a couple hot dogs and Rob grew up like eating them his whole life too.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a couple hot dogs. I wrapped them up like they did and I put them in a brown bag and I picked them up to go to work. I said, "Here, I got you a couple hot dogs at Coney. I mean at
McKellar?
McKellar." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "I don't really eat hot dogs, but I'll eat them since you bought them." And he opened it up, he ate them. I go, "How are they?" He go, "Really good." I'm like, "I made that." He went, his jaw hit the ground. That's how I tested. That's how I tested. That's how I tested my coney sauce. I didn't tell him,
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
and he thought it was from the place.
Oh my gosh.
And he's ate it his whole life.
Yeah,
What does that tell you?
that's a pretty damn good recipe.
That's winner chicken dinner. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, I got it now.
Wow, do you see this photo? It says, "It's a beautiful day to save lives. Surgeon Ten Rummel, paralyzed from the waist down after an illness, still goes to work and saves people's lives."
Wow.
So he still does surgeries while he's paralyzed from the waist down because he has this like device.
That's amazing.
It's like a
Wow.
it's like a Segway, but like you're strapped like right in.
Anybody else still here? Hello, if we missed anybody, say hi. Have you checked this?
I was just about to go check back, but the YouTube closed on me.
Hi everybody, whoever's there. We're just chilling, yapping, hanging out Sunday.
Boom.
Plug in the iPad, please.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm going to be peeling potatoes in like 10 minutes and I want some energy left. Start charging for 10 minutes.
Cat cam.
Tripper. Oh, spicy. You're famous, Spice. We're going to charge the iPad for 20 minutes and then you guys get to go watch me peel potatoes and Madison's going to learn the perfect way that I just found out of how to get your potatoes cooked perfectly at the same time. Your mind's going to be blown.
Chipper. Come here, Chipper. Spicy.
Oh, you girls get bacon. Lucky girls. Special.
I mean, we spicy like a little bit too, obviously, but like just like a piece more.
Anybody talk?
Nope.
Anybody here?
2 people.
Hi, people. Smash that thumbs up button. Come say hello. We'll give you a shout out. I'm unfortunately watching the. Oh, they might get a touchdown here. New England. Oh no, they're not. Wrong way. Oh, I can't watch this already. They're winning 13-0. There's got to be a better game. It gets me.
Kansas City game's on,
Gets me so mad. I can't watch
isn't it?
the Giants game. New England, Kansas City against who?
Oh no, the
Kansas City versus Chiefs. No thanks. Oh, Lions. What the
Lions.
hell? Wait, Kansas
Chiefs
City
versus
versus
Lions.
Lions are winning. Send a message to Minerva. Here, Lions are winning. And she'll send you a message saying something like, "Don't worry, they'll find a way to screw it up." Watch it. I'm calling it.
Mhm.
I'll watch this one because I like the Lions. I don't mind the Lions. Lions are fun to watch, especially every American Thanksgiving. Do you know the Lions play? It's a thing
Mhm.
on that day on America's Thanksgiving. Detroit always plays
Really?
on that day. Yeah, it's a thing.
Mhm. Giants 14.
And we're missing it. It really angers me. Did he do a quarterback sneak running thing yet, or what?
Mhm.
He's probably ran it in twice.
Not yet.
Guys, I'm playing Madden. I'm on my 6th year as coach, and I thought my season ended. And then I played the wild card last night. Go back and watch it. I ended up I won somehow. I have a 79 attribute, and they have a 87. The team I was against, and I won. So I'm headed to the divisional round. So next time you guys watch me play Madden, I'm actually in the divisional round, which is total fluke, but I'll take it. So, yeah, I have no clue how I got there. I shouldn't be there because I only had 8 wins. For my regular season, I had 8 wins, and now I'm in the divisional.
It shows a bunch of Dolphins fans and it says, "We won!" The coin toss. Oh no. The one thing that I miss about having long hair is my messy buns. But this is way better for nursing because it's up out of your face more. And it doesn't get as naughty easily. So when you go to bed and you wake up, you don't have to stand there for 10 minutes trying to brush out all the knots in your hair. So that's nice.
So when we get up, you can do the broccoli prep, and I'll do the potatoes. The broccoli and cheese prep?
Well, do I have to do that like right away?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so much food. Why can't we just do that tomorrow?
Okay, we'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Well then.
Because I won't be able to eat all that. I'll be able to eat everything as it is.
Well then we'll do it tomorrow. And I'll make it instead of making it.
Why don't we do the chicken thighs tomorrow and?
Oh, yeah, and that.
And that.
There you go. Perfect.
And we also have pork chops in there too.
We'll pick one. Probably.
Chicken thighs are gonna
go better with it.
Mhm.
Because I'll make them Cajun. I'll do Cajun chicken thighs.
Oh no.
You got the half and half?
Mhm.
Sweet.
Read this.
We're never saying anything.
Oh, I didn't even text her. I didn't know if you were serious about texting her.
Yeah, Detroit's your team. Say Detroit's winning 10-0. I want to see if she responds back. Don't worry, they'll find a way to screw it up. Oh, I got excited. I saw the Twilight and then sang out. Wow. I thought it was Twilight Zone. Every time the old black and white Twilight Zones are on, or even the new, I gotta watch them. I have a Twilight Zone problem. I have a lot of problems. When certain things are on, I have to watch it. You guys are just getting a typical Sunday hanging out with us stream. We're just doing whatever, living life. Watch a little football. Hell in the Cell next weekend. We will be here for a watch along. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do StreamYard, so Uncle Rob could jump on. Maybe Minerva will jump on if she's watching it.
Mm-hmm. And earlier that day,
friends that we have are watching it. We're gonna be if they want to jump on, not the whole show. I even told Rob we'll have them jump on here and there, so it's spread out.
Mm-hmm. But the plan for Sunday is obviously Hell in the Cell, and hopefully playing Red Dead Redemption
For at least 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
A 2-hour Red Dead stream because we haven't did it for so long. You can do missions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you win money in missions too?
I don't know.
Well, you must. Or why would you do missions? You must.
I did like 3 missions when I was wanted. I did like 3 missions, and I got no money. But I think you get points. You get so many, like your levels go up.
Right. And
so then you get better at hunting, and you can get better at.
Yeah, but she told you what specific one you have to do. Didn't
I did the yellow ones. That's the only because those are the only missions.
or and the white ones aren't there white ones too? White missions.
But the yellow ones are.
Those are side missions, right? The
Yeah.
white ones. Okay, but you said you got to do the one where you get the fishing pole.
Yeah, but I don't know which one that is.
She told you. I forget. You should.
She said you have to do the yellow ones. The fishing pole one is one of the
She
yellow
told you a
ones.
specific one though. I forgot. Maybe if you see her again, she'll tell you. Because if you get the fishing pole, you catch fish, and she said you make the most money. What?
Fishing and selling.
Don't you sell it at the butcher or something?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I thought hunting would give you more money in fur, but it's not. She said fishing. So that's cool. You like fishing, so there you go. You just gotta learn how to do it. You gotta find what mission that gets the fishing pole.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a whole fishing stream, Maddie. Let's go fishing for a stream.
Mm-hmm.
People will watch it, you know that?
Oh yeah.
Just make money. Red Dead Redemption's so cool. She likes playing it, and I like to sit back and watch her play it because it's amazing to me. If you hear banging, that's the freaking wind clanging our doors around.
Mm-hmm.
What's everybody doing this Sunday? What's going on? What's everybody up to? There's F all on TV besides football. When you make the gravy, Maddie, you can do a gravy stream. Show people how to make gravy.
Yeah.
That's easy. A lot of people don't know how to do basic stuff like that, which is weird to me.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder why people don't know how to do basic stuff.
I never thought about that. The Office never made a Thanksgiving episode.
I wonder why.
There was a fall episode with like a fall harvest episode where Dwight had the hay bales and took the kids on a hay bale ride in the back of the truck, and then he had that thing on top of his head, and he was like, "I'm the king of whatever" or something like
so
that.
why wasn't there
I don't know.
There's never. That's weird. That's weird. That's super weird. How could they not have a? Huh.
Oh no, I forgot about that Kevin's turtle. When he found that turtle, and then he's like, turns out he was dead the first time I ran him over. I was like, oh no.
Look on channel 38. After football.
Ooh.
Well, that's weird for them to even have that. WrestleMania's legendary moments, 4:30 to 5:30, on channel 38.
You know what I'm doing right now then?
Fox.
I'm writing down some notes right now. So I have to finish getting those notes down, and then. Oh.
Well, take them while you do your notes.
Okay.
At least it could.
I don't have a. I'll plug it into my computer.
I'll watch you do something.
It won't charge as fast, but
You don't show that.
I'm not showing the TV.
I'm just reminding me. That's okay.
Hello. I look like a turtle.
Maddie, you make sure. Yeah, make sure they don't see the TV.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, because if they do, then we get copyrighted. Okay, I'm putting you right here for like a quick second while I go rinse off the plate.
You guys get to do some homework.
All right, you can do this.
And then in 10 minutes, you guys get to watch me peel potatoes. I get to show you the technique of getting the perfect cooked, uniform potatoes every time. Little technique for you, little trick.
What?
That's it.
I
Making
can't
noises.
get
People
I
are,
can't
people are
get
like, what the hell's going on?
a small piece of paper into the garbage, but I just got a piece of bacon in Spicy's food bowl from like the refrigerator. Like what?
So now I'm watching the Chiefs and Lions game because I'm done with the Patriots already. So, Chiefs 3, Lions 10. They're at Detroit. second quarter, 14 minutes, 9 seconds left. Second and 10.
And I'm making myself another cup of coffee.
I might even play football later. We'll see. I don't know. No promises. I'm just going with the flow today. You guys do what you get.
Let me tell y'all something. There are so many notes in nursing. You go through like 65 slides within a 2-hour period. And you might be like, oh, that's not that much, but it's a lot when the teacher spends 10 minutes talking about each slide.
So you're going out Saturday and when? Friday?
Friday and Saturday, yeah.
So
I'll be home for dinner Friday.
you'll be home for dinner Friday.
Yeah, Friday I'll be home for dinner.
And Saturday you're going with your mom.
No, Friday I'm going out with mom, but I will be home for dinner.
And what's happening Saturday?
Saturday, me and my friends are gonna
Oh yeah, the sandwich thing.
hang out and then go get, because I need them to try
A grilled cheese.
grilled cheese. Have you ever had the grilled cheese from there before?
Never.
Boy,
What is it?
it's like, I don't know what kind of cheese they use, but I think they use like a 4 cheese thing, and they put it on like more like a sourdough-ish, I think. I don't know. It looks like it's not the shape of like a cinnamon bun, but they flatten it out, so it has like the swirl.
Huh.
But I don't know. I think it's like a sweet dough thing. You can switch it up on the thing. I'll probably do
Are
that.
you gonna ask him? Just hanging out with us today, just a hangout chill stream. You saw us cook breakfast. You saw us put dinner in the oven. We're chilling, watching some football now. Maddie's doing some homework. And then you guys are gonna see me peel some potatoes, and I'm gonna show you the technique to get the perfect, evenly cooked potato every time. So when you guys do mashed potatoes from now on, you need to boil potatoes. I'll show you how to get the perfectly uniform cooked potato every time. And it's so much easier than the old way grandma did it. Cut them up, slice them up, dice them up. So much easier. I am full from lunch. Bacon and eggs in a basket. Good stuff. Holy man. So full. And tomorrow I will be live with Crip Brand Wrestling, where I play commentator slash wrestling promoter, Crip Brand, Molly Shamrock will be defending her world title against 3 other people in a 4-way elimination match. And then we'll be back with Layer Brand. So both on around 1 p.m. Eastern, or between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Wrestling show Monday and Tuesday. So come on by, come say hi.
Alright, so I need
You might
to.
want to say comments if we haven't checked in for 10 minutes.
Hey, Cerebral.
That's why I hate doing that. If you're still there.
Sorry, we weren't ignoring you. We were. I was over here, my dad's over there, and I was cleaning up a little bit. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna. There's my hat. Found it. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit.
Bash that thumbs up button. Come say hello.
I need to organize. Let's go hang these up.
The less you talk about it when you do, the better.
I am doing it, but I'm not even know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not like, oh, where is she?
What a perfect catch. Wow. They just showed a touchdown from one of the Oakland Raiders right in the corner, and the guy just sat there and watched him catch it. He went like this. The defender went in the corner, like, why? You didn't, like, move your arms, or... That was so weird. That was
Like, at least try.
It was so weird. He just
Okay.
watched him catch it. It was, so weird. It was perfectly thrown in the corner.
We'll fill this out.
Oh, my neck. Watching Detroit, Kansas City game. Detroit's winning. See, since we're living life, people can come and watch us live life and talk with us. Since we're doing it anyway.
Okay.
Chill Sunday stream.
Oh.
This is the perfect Sunday. We'll keep this for Sunday streams. Just living our live streams.
Week 3 lecture. Yep. Okay.
Tell them what you're taking, so they know what you're doing.
I am taking nursing, and right now I am
Registered nurse, RN.
RN. Oh, now my. Okay, we're good. All right, so the classes that I have are nursing theory, nursing practice, which
She's
are
first out of 4 years, by the way.
so nursing theory, nursing practice, which is basically the
have to-
exact same
You have
class.
to turn the water off in the bathroom.
Oh, they're basically the same class, but different teachers. Like it's sort of like the same class.
Why are they doing the same class?
And I don't know, it's like one's theory, one's practice, but they're both basically the same thing. Where you talk about ethics and you talk about reasoning and stuff, and like relational practice and stuff like that. Then I have psychology, which is my favorite class so far. It's very interesting.
Abnormal psychology.
It's awesome. I kind of want to see if that's a possibility for an elective next year.
It's fun.
Because that would be very interesting, and I'd probably get a good mark in that class because I would actually want to take that class.
If I would have had the brains, I would have been like a psychologist, criminal profiler. Psychologist, that would have been me.
And
Psychiatrist or whatever, psychologist.
then I'm also taking a math class, which is statistics, and anatomy, physiology. Those are my 5 classes I'm taking. But like, if you count every single, those are the classes that I have. But if you count every single period that I have, it would be 7 because there's a lab. Well, actually 8 because there's 2 labs, but the one lab doesn't start until the 6th
You
week.
explain them what a lab is.
Oh, a lab? So we have an anatomy physiology lab that says lab, but it's technically just the professor talking about kind of like stuff that you'll be doing in the lab. Not actually doing things.
Once again, they don't know what
hands
a lab
on.
is.
Well, that's like a universal term, but I will explain it. It's basically, a lab is basically when you do hands-on stuff where you learn things to apply them into your practice. I think that's the best way to put it. So you're basically just learning things to do in your practice. So like there's hands-on labs where you actually assess somebody. And then there's just another lab where they talk about how you will assess somebody. And then you actually do the assessing in a different lab. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I have all this. And this is just for one class. And then I have more up here. And then I have another one that's over there. And that's for anatomy physiology and the anatomy physiology lab. And then I have psychology notes. These aren't all the notes. These are just for our first test. All these notes. And recently we learned about split brain surgery. So when they sever the corpus callosum, I believe it is, they sever that to stop people from having seizures. Like if they're having bad seizures, then they cut that off. So then it doesn't happen. It's like the nerves don't go crazy or whatever, I guess. But and how like their brain works differently, obviously, and how they can't really comprehend things like we can because the left side of your brain is for words and this side of your brain's for more like, I don't know how to put it. Whatever. I talked about it in another stream. Therapeutic communication. Oh, whoop. Oh, whoop. It's on this side. Right now, I'm learning about the communication theory. That doesn't fit on the end of that.
I love how angry the dad is on the Goldbergs all the time. Oh, he's just like raging all the time.
You know that meme when it's like, when your dad doesn't want a dog, when your dad says he doesn't want a dog versus how when you guys actually do get a dog and it shows the dad barbecuing with the dog.
Yeah.
The dad's like, don't get a dog, I don't want a dog, mama. And then all of a sudden it gets really attached to it. That's what happened to him.
Oh, man's best friend.
All right. Skip that part because that's just an overview.
The mom's the best. Holy crap. Oh, the smother. I never had a smother. My mom wasn't smothering.
I never had smothering parents. Everyone's like, oh, my parents are protective. And it's like, well yeah. Well, of course they are. My parents are so overprotective. They won't let me do this. They won't let me do that. I'm like, that's because you're 14. I'm like, what, like 14-year-olds think, oh my gosh, since I'm like a teenager now, I can do whatever I want to. And it's like, no, you can't. I'm 18 and I can't just go out and do whatever I want. Like, okay. I like to read it over first before I write it down. Because if you're just writing it down, you're kind of just writing it down like a few words like at a time. So it doesn't really get into your brain because you're just writing down words. You're not actually putting it all together. This one. Therapeutic communication results in meaningful connections with clients and their families and is the underpinning of nursing practice. I said that right, underpinning. Therapeutic communication is purposeful, goal-directed, time-limited, in the best interest of the client. Communication will gather then to a client. What? Yeah, that's what it says. Therapeutic communication is communication with rather than to a client. That's literally what it says.
Who's Minnesota playing? The Chicago Bears. I want to see that one. A Bears and Vikes game? That sounds good to me. It's a reminder. And they're at Chicago.
Sorry if I'm missing anybody.
In 10 minutes, I'll show you guys the potato technique, and then we'll call it a stream. Anybody there? 2 people still?
Nope.
Nobody?
Nobody.
So people go back and rewatch it, so I'm not worried about it. We're just living life anyway. Doesn't matter. Well, in that case, then in 5 minutes, I'll do this. Actually, go set me up now. Set me up in the kitchen.
Well, can I write this down first?
Yeah, set me up with the paring knife, potatoes, that, and set up the camera, and I'll be right there. I'll do it. We can end the stream.
Oh, okay. I just have to read that in a different tone. So it's like therapeutic communication is communication with rather than to a client. But the way I was reading it, I was like,
Bacon makes me so happy.
oh, okay. I'm unplugging you guys. Hello. Okay, I'll put you guys like that for now. And I don't know what I did in my sleep last night, but my hamstrings on both sides are killing me. I don't know like how that even happens, but all right. There. That. Will this work?
The one that was in the preferably the one that was in
The sharp one? Right. For the paring knife, a little bit wet.
Hot, cold water.
Yep.
I'll be right there, people. I'm going to show
And
you guys
potatoes.
how to do the proper technique to get the most evenly cooked potato.
And garbage can and plastic bag for the potato peelings.
This technique is truly life-changing. Life-changing. You'll never do it the way Grandma and Mom did it again. You'll never do it that way again. I'm telling you. Life-changing right here. I'm telling you. I use red table potatoes. Use whatever you want for mashed. Do you? Just peel some potatoes. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I thought there was a peeling technique.
No.
Oh.
I said like 6 times how to get the perfect uniform cooked potato every time.
Oh. It's a new day. It's this.
If I kind of like some of the, I don't know, do you like some of the peel on your mashed potatoes?
Oh, I don't care.
I kind of like a little bit, so like every third potato I'll leave a little bit on. I like the red skin on it. It looks cool. I like the potato skin. So I leave a little bit. Like I said, every third potato, I'll leave a little bit of skin on because I like a little bit of skin in my mashed potatoes. It looks cool to me. It tastes good. I don't know. If you don't like potato skin, don't do it. But I notice a lot of restaurants do that nowadays. Just make sure you got any major black spots off or anything. Just hanging out with me. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
It's 14-3. 2nd and 4. New York Giants have possession of the ball, and it's 2 minutes in, 2 minutes until halftime.
Who got the points? Who got like the touchdowns and shit? I like my technical term.
W. Gallman.
Okay, I have positions. Running back,
It doesn't say.
wide receiver, tight end.
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
W. Gallman.
Everybody just doing potatoes for tonight's dinner. How you
Oh, it
doing?
was a wide receiver, I'm guessing, because Daniel passed it to him. So it could have been a running back. Could have tossed it to him. I don't know. W. Gallman again. And D. Hopkins got a field goal on Washington's side.
I'm not going crazy on the mash because we got Yorkshire. Right? You're making Yorkshire?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just saying I'm not making much mash then. Like I said, people, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts that he's missing he's not peeling it all. Well, that's on purpose. I'm keeping a little bit of red skin on it. Just want to get rid of the yucky eyes of the potato, they're called. Stuff like that. Dig it
I
out.
like my potatoes really creamy and buttery.
Exactly.
That's mine.
That's mine.
But like unhealthily buttery, so that's why I've cut back on putting a lot of butter on mine. So I'm like, I don't wanna.
The best mashed potatoes have a little bit of the higher fat cream in it, the better. But we use milk because that's what we have. Lots of butter, lots of salt. That's a good mashed potato. Okay. Do you remember how many mashed potatoes we need for potato pancakes?
How many potatoes we need for potato? It's about 2 potatoes per pancake, I believe.
Oh, that wasn't the answer. Question. How many potatoes for the recipe?
I think it was 6.
That sounds right. I'll keep on.
So it's not 2 potatoes per pancake. I think it's like 1 potato per pancake.
I don't think it wasn't more than 7 potatoes, was it?
No.
Okay, well, I'll 7 potatoes, so we got enough for potato pancakes this week, sometime. You're like, Chef, you didn't peel the potato right. Well, yeah, I got some totally peeled. I got some a little bit of the skin because I like a little bit of the skin, like I just discussed. I like a little bit of gives it a little bit of color, a little bit of something, something. There you go. Now, here's the life-changing moment, people. Dun, dun, dun. Here you go. See, I got enough potatoes for my potato pancakes later this week.
Also, if anybody wants to know how to make Yorkshire pudding, we made a video about 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago we made a video on it.
At least 3 weeks, yeah.
At least 3 weeks.
Okay, here we go. This is what you do. Want to see? Life changing. Uniform potatoes. I learned this from America's Test Kitchen because they show you how to do shit properly. I shouldn't swear all the time, but I swear too much. I gotta stop. Get where I'm going with it? See what I did there, people? That's the size you want. Because like you said, you go too small.
They turn into mush.
Okay, now watch. Now, you want that equal.
And then I cut that in half.
That.
You just want to cut that in half?
Nope. You do not. All the same size.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you taught me that before.
You
That's
slice.
how you always.
No, I've never just sliced.
Oh, you just slice.
Slice. Look, slice. Slice. Done. Not cutting cubes. All roughly the same size that way in your cold water. So you're slicing your potatoes instead of dicing your potatoes. Dicing bad, slicing good. Slice. And that's how you get the most uniform cooked potato. Slice. That's it. We're not dicing, we're slicing, people. Yeah, perfect. That's how you're gonna get the best evenly cooked mashed potato. You guys learned something today. There you go. Probably learned a few things if you watched it. Take care, everybody. Short, just living life stream. Peace. This is Real Sean reminding you all Three things truly matter in the end: how you live, how you love, and how you learn to let go. Boom shakalaka. Peace.